Are you ready, Princess Mia? Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you positive?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
I think the team will look very good.
Bibbidi
Right?
Bobbidi.
All right, now.
Boo!
Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, a beautiful princess I present to you.
Princess Mia! What do you think?
Cool.
Hi guys, I'm Carrie from Life Out Loud Travel, and today we're going to be talking about the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique on the Disney Dream. We are a family of 4. We have 2 young girls, ages 6 and 10, and we love cruising. This was our first Disney cruise. We went in January of this year, 2022, and we were so excited to get to take our daughters back to the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. We had done it at Disney World, and our girls had makeovers and became Anna and Elsa, and we were so excited to get to do this again with them. So we're going to go over exactly what we got, what we paid, and what our response was. So let's go. One of the questions we often get asked is when to do the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. We had decided to do it on the day we were at Nassau. We were on a 3-day cruise, so we didn't have a sea day. But if you're on a 4-day or longer cruise and you have a sea day, this would be a great way to spend some hours and you're not fighting out on the pool deck. So like I said, we did it on Nassau. We had already decided not to get off the ship while we were in Nassau, as we'd been there earlier the month on another cruise. We made our appointment for 2:15 in anticipation that we were going to go to the Princess Tea at 3. I initially was worried about the time, but people assured me that we had had plenty of time. So our appointment was at 2:15, and that gave us plenty of time in the morning to go to the pools and enjoy the decks and all the fun things that Disney Cruise has to offer. So at 2:15, we went to our appointment. Now, everyone who visits Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique gets a few simple items, and this is where that hook is. The first thing is our banner. And this is what they wear proudly the rest of the entire cruise to show everyone that they're a princess and they got a makeover at the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. The girls love these. I've actually had some people contact me that wanted to buy these. So I don't know if there's an aftermarket for it. We keep them, we decorate with them, we put them in the girls' rooms. But that's it. So it's Bibbidi Bobbidi. They wore their sashes. They loved them. They loved all the attention they got. But every girl who gets a makeover, regardless of the package, gets one of these. They also get the coveted bag. It's a pale pink and it has gold lettering on it. And it's for all their goodies. And since COVID, they're not doing the eye makeup at the boutiques, but they still give them. We got a little palette. As you can tell, it hasn't been used yet. We got a palette it's cosmetic palette, has lip gloss, eyeshadow, some blush in there, and it comes with its own little brush. And they give you this so you can go make over into your room or whatever. We had the tea right after, so this was sort of just put in the bag and forgot about. Now, a few things, they will paint the girls' fingernails, and everybody got to bring back the rest of their nail polish, and it's glittery and something for princesses. And they also got some body gems. Now, something unique that we noticed about the boutique on the cruise line was all the extra attention the girls got. Now, I will say this, when we took our girls on the Dream, they were the only 2 people there. They probably had 6 or 7, maybe 8 chairs, and our 2 girls were the only ones there. So there were lots of fairy godmothers vying for their time. It was extremely special, but then it was one of those things where it was like, it's a little eerie because there was no one else there. When we did it previously, we had to wait like 2 hours because it was so busy. So it was a very, very stark contrast. So I don't know if all the extra attention we got was due to the fact that there was no one there and all the cast members were bored. However, they were very nice, and they went and did a little extra, and they tied a lot of this stuff in to the princesses. This fingernail polish was from Tinkerbell because it was pixie dust and has lots of glitter. The makeup palette is from Rapunzel because she loves to paint, and this is her color palette. And the stick-on gems, get this, from Snow White because they're diamonds, and there's actually 7 here. 1 from each of her dwarfs. So I thought that was really cute how they tied in the story of Disney, regardless of what princess they chose. And it just made the entire experience much better. And it was more personalized and less process through. So we have two daughters and they're 6 and 10. Our 6-year-old loves dressing up like princesses. And we knew that if we invested in a dress at the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, that she would wear it. She dresses up all the time. We have a whole closet full of Disney dresses, princess dresses, and she loves it. She does it all the time. However, we knew that our 10-year-old, it would be a one and done situation. So I prepared by taking some dresses. Both of them actually wore a dress to the boutique, but while we were there, our youngest one, Mia, decided that she wanted to be Tiana. I think she was Anna walking in, but she's really into the chef kick, so she wanted to be Tiana. So she got to change, she picked out her dress, and we picked out our packages. We ended up doing the castle package. That package is $199, but you do have the option to add on a few things. The only thing we added on were shoes. The shoes were $30. So for Mia, we paid $229, and this is what we got for that money. The first thing we got were princess shoes. Ta-da! These shoes are very reminiscent to the jellies of the 80s. They have a small heel on them, a bow up front, and she did not complain about wearing them, but I could see that they could pinch some kids. I did see quite a few kids who had these on. Some of them had straps across them and some of them had some band-aids. So I don't know if they rub or they had the wrong size. Our daughter had no problems with them. She loved them. We actually later found out that they light up. There's somehow, there we go. They light up. $30, probably not the best use of money, but we had told them walking in that this was actually a gift, their Christmas gift from their grandmother, so the money was there. So these are our $30 shoes. They come in gold and silver. She chose gold because there's gold on her dress. She chose to be Tiana, and she got a beautiful gown that is very, very fluffy and has lots and lots of layers. I was actually quite impressed by this gown. It was just a normal, it wasn't one of the high-end gowns that they had. When we went to the parks and we did the boutique at Walt Disney World, they had multiple levels of gowns. They did have 2 different levels here, but they only had one princess in the higher level gown, so I'm not even sure. But this is the Tiana dress. I'm gonna hold it up so you can see some of the detail. It is gorgeous. It is a princess dress. It is a Disney licensed product, and it's part of the Castle collection. So she loved it. It is a little scratchy and itchy on the outside, but on the inside, it's lined with satin. So it's a normal princess dress. Now, as part of her package, and this part surprised me, because I know when we were at Disney World, we had to pay extra for the tiara. And her package included both the tiara and the wand. So she got both of these included with her dress for $199. The wand will light up. It may play music, but it does light up. And we got the tiara, both of which are normally extras at Walt Disney World, but they were both included, which was actually quite surprising because I knew she would want them, but it was included in the $199 price. There is one more thing that Mia got that I forgot to include, and it was sort of disappointing for us on our part because it broke while we were there. That is, she got a necklace. It was presented very nicely in this nice box, exclusive of Disney parks, and it's a carriage. It has a little pendant, and it is a cute little carriage with some crystals in it. Probably over here would probably be better. Well, she wore it to camp that day, and it broke. Well, we didn't realize that in all the things that were going on, that it had broke until we get home and we find this in her camp bag. And I guess it had broke at camp. And honestly, I'd expected that if it would have broke, that they would have used magic pixie dust and replaced it, but they didn't. They put it in a Ziploc bag and put it in her camp bag. So that was a little weird. That I thought, like, looking at it, I thought it would be better quality, but the actual chain itself broke. And then, you know, but I don't know what they were doing. We never got a story out of them. But that's one other thing you get, and that came with the Castle package. So as for our other daughter, she's 10. I knew she wouldn't want a dress let me take that back. I knew she would want a dress. However, I knew she would never wear it. And the girls aren't in the same size that I don't want to buy a dress in a 10-12 hoping that Mia will want to dress up when she's 10, because I knew it would never be used. So honestly, what I did is I paid Mylan. I said, Mylan, you can either get a dress or I'll give you $100 to spend at the gift shop. And she hands down went for the gift shop. And that was the difference between doing the castle package that Mia got that included the dress and the carriage package that Mylan got. Mylan got the carriage package. It's $99.95. It includes basically the makeover. It does not have a dress. It does not come with shoes. But it gave her exactly what she wanted. She was 9 when we went on this cruise. And she likes being a princess, but she's never going to do it outside of here. She likes doing her own makeup. She's in that whole preteen phase. But she's not going to dress up as a princess. So this is what we got for $99.95 with the carriage package at Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique on the Disney Dream. She got a t-shirt. And it's actually a very nice t-shirt. It has little rhinestones on it. It's a longer t-shirt, so she could wear it easily with leggings, shorts, whatever. She loves it. It's nice and thin. Perfect. It's all she wanted. So she got that. She also got the backpack, the sash, the makeup, everything else. She got her hair done. She got some little jewels in her hair. She actually did the hair, the traditional hair that comes with a little tiara, and then it has a little rhinestone pin in the back. She was perfect. It was $100, which is a heck of a lot of money, but she was happy. And we didn't waste an additional $100 on a dress that we may or may never wear again. And she was happy. She wore a dress. I'd taken some couple dresses with us. She wore one and she was treated no different than the other ones. A word about taking your own dress. I know at Disney World, there's this whole magical presentation that they do for you when you go into the dressing room, when you change. The fairy godmother comes to see you, and it's just a whole production when you buy your dress there. When Mia bought her dress there, we were basically put into a storage closet to change. I had my camera out, I was ready for the little video, and it was nothing. There were like a bunch of hangers in the corner. It was a changing room / storage room that you changed in. It was nothing special, so don't think your kid's gonna be missing out on something if you take them in there in their dress. You'll save a little time, which on a cruise, you know that's invaluable. So if you think your kid's gonna do it, if your kid's like my daughter Mia and she dresses up all the time, she's wearing princess dresses, doing cartwheels through the house, whatever, then it was a great investment. But for our older daughter or someone who doesn't really like dresses, it's not worth it. They'll feel just as special and have just as much attention if you walk in there in the dress.
What? This one, instead of protecting you from paint getting on your dress, we're going to protect you from getting hairspray and nail polish on your dress. We don't want to get anything on that dress. I don't have tissues too. There we go. I love your earrings. They're so beautiful. Oh, what are they, like little kisses? Yes. I thought so. They're very fancy. Your shoes. And do you know which princess owns the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique?
Take a walk and see how they shoot.
The fairy godmother?
Well, it's not the fairy godmother. She is our
Yeah.
teacher. Do you remember which princess had some young girls that love to braid hair in the kingdom?
And also, I have the
They
ocean
top up
water
the
right
chaps
over here.
to braid all that hair.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Is it cold? No. Cold never bother you anyway. Boutique. Let me give you a
No,
clue.
we have to learn while we're at fairy
She
godmother
is
school.
1 hour.
Yeah. We're going to have 2 fairy godmothers in training today, where I've had the pleasure to brush through your beautiful Rapunzel hair
I think
and
if
to
your
help
head
you
is ready
with your
for your beautiful
very,
flower.
very
Now, I think you are ready for your beautiful hair. Are you ready? Okay.
Tiana's going to be so happy to see
Let
me.
me wash that hair.
You
Don't
ready?
worry.
I'm not pulling any funny faces. Now we are very lucky here in the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. We have a lot of friends who bring us all sorts of gifts. Oh, Princess Fan, you'll have to try to see it tomorrow. It's a wonderful show. Yeah, maybe wear these ones. Take a second to have that mod activated. Sometimes they want. Just need a little So we'll play
Push it up the magic going, you know? Now, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, I make you all your dreams
It's time for my favorite part of your
Bibbidi
transformation.
Bobbidi Boo.
Do you know what happens next?
Alright, you can come
True.
true.
Bibbidi Bobbidi.
For now, you made your dress.
And you are done wishing. You've made a very big wish, Princess Mia. I can tell because you are super duper sparkly.
She's turning.
Now I think it's time that we let go of Elsa's cape. Ready? Let it go. And I want you to stay right there because I have one more gift for you from the owner of the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. Do you remember who that is? Cinderella, that's right. I have from Cinderella a Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique sash. So everyone on board will know that you are a true Disney princess. Put your arm up through here. Wonderful. And just in case we want to go dancing at the ball later, I'm going to pin it in place with a Bibbidi Bobbidi pin, okay? Because otherwise, your sash might want to dance away without you. Now, are you ready to pose like a princess?
Yes.
Yes, let's check we know how. Can you cross over your toes for me? Very good. And I want you to show off those sparkly nails. Put your hands like this. And your lap.
How are you going to carry it all?
No, we're going to place them just like so to cover up those beautiful bracelets there. Now look over at the Queen and her magic box, and I want you to...
Very beautiful, my love. Wow.
Smells good.
It does, doesn't it?
Wait till you see yourself.
Exactly, you look beautiful. Definitely ready for your royal ball.
Here is Mia in her dress that we purchased at the boutique. Her total package was $229. Now here is Mylan in the dress that we brought from home. Her total package was $99.99. Thanks for watching.